Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm just going to update my percentage versus flat video for glyphs because in the new update, the flat stat values of HP and attack have changed. So we'll get right into it. I'll put up on the screen now what the new maxes are for the glyphs for percentage and flat of HP, defense, and attack. I'm only going to do the purples because, like I said in the last one that I did, I don't want to make it too complicated. So we're just going to look at this from a purple point of view. But at the end, I'll give you the guideline of the sort of stat you want to look for, whether you're above it to go percentage or below it to go for the flat stat. So HP has increased to 3,577 for the flat, but all monsters' HP pools have increased as well. Defense has stayed the same across the board, and attack is now a 630 increase for the flat stat. The percentages have stayed the same for them all. And so if just a basic idea of how to calculate this, I go through examples in my other video. That video is out of date with what the stats are, but if you want to look at examples of how to calculate for yourself, you can look at that. But the basic idea is that you want to do the base stat times the percentage as a decimal, the percentage glyph as a decimal. So say the 59% HP glyph, you'd be timesing by 0.59, and that gives you the flat increase of that glyph. Or if you've got just your flat stat glyph and your percentage glyph, and you want to work out which one's better, you do the flat glyph divided by the percentage glyph as the decimal again, and that'll give you a base stat where the flat glyph and the percentage glyph give you the same benefit. So if your base stat is above that number, you'll want to go with the percentage. If it's below that number, you'll want to go with the flat stat. So basically what I've done is I've done those calculations and I'll put them on the screen. I just want to go through quickly and show you how the HP flat and attack flat can be used now. Attack flat is almost always better in most cases. There's a few exceptions. I haven't got that many attackers at 5-star max, so I didn't get to check too many, but other guys on the Discord have tested. And if you look at my Fire Dragon here, who's one of the top attackers, if we subtract the 1655 from his 2976 attack, it leaves him with a base attack of 1321, and that magic number for attack is now 1285. So he's only just above that magic number. So he's one of the few monsters that still uses percentage attack glyphs. But most of you 4 stars, I think there might be a couple of the samurais maybe that take percentage as well, but most of your other attackers now will want flat stat attack glyphs. Then if we look at HP, HP's gotten a little more useful, not overly useful. If we look at my arcane bird, the magic number for HP is now is 6,063. And the water bird used to be one with a fairly low base HP. And when I look at his base HP now, it's still 6,878. So it's still above that mark. But if I look at a bunch of my my 2 stars at 4-star max, you'll see that a lot of them are below that number, so they'll take flat stats. So this is where flat stats now for HP have some use in a lot of maybe some 3 stars, but mainly your 2-star monsters that you don't really want to take to that 5-star level because you can get what you need out of them at 4-star. So anything basically under that 6,063 that we look at here, all these monsters benefit more from the flat stat HP at 4-star. So now I'll put that chart back up, and if you want to take a screenshot of it or whatever, that's just what I'm going to be using as my guide. Like I said, it's based off of the purple glyphs, but I don't want to get complicated in it when you're trying to compare a yellow flat to a purple percentage and stuff like that. It just gets too involved. You can still work that out yourself with the glyphs you have. Just use those formulas I showed at the start. But yeah, that's about it for the glyph changes in the new patch. So I hope this helps everyone. Like I said, if you still don't quite understand it and you want to look at some examples, I'll put the link to my other video the outdated one in the description, and you can just look to see how I calculated. But thanks very much for watching, guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks.